Hello, and welcome to Game News Weekly, the show where we discuss the latest news in the gaming community this week. My name is Lynn, and I'll be your host. Starting off with Forza Horizon news. The new Forza Horizon 5 was first shown during E3 in June, and we found out that the game was going to take place in Mexico this time. This week, Playground Games released preview videos of the 11 new varied Mexican biomes. From rainforest to desert, they seem to have gotten it all. To get this accuracy in scenery, they spent a lot of time collecting references from the locations and using photogrammetry to get things as accurate as possible. Listening to the fans' feedback, they will also add seasons to the game, which was first announced in Forza Horizon 4, changing up the game with its terrain during different seasons. The game is set to release on November 5th, and I haven't been more excited! Are you a PC gamer that's jealous of the Nintendo fans for constantly getting handheld consoles, but there's nothing powerful enough to make your games become portable? Well now, that will completely change with Valve's Steamdeck. Valve is finally getting into the handheld console business with the Steamdeck that will release later this year. The Steamdeck has enough power to play all your favorite Steam games, from the infamously process-heavy Cyberpunk 2077 to Team Fortress 2. But the Steam Deck can do so much more than just play games. And that's because it's practically not a game console. It's more of a gaming computer in the shape of a handheld console. The Steam Deck will be released in December this year, but you might have to wait depending on their supply. Speaking of the Nintendo fans, the summer update for Animal Crossing New Horizons is here! Like last year, the update will be filled with fireworks shows every weekend with prices and seasonal items. This, however, isn't the only thing the team at Animal Crossing has been working on. They seem to be having bigger updates to the game coming later this year. I'm crossing my fingers that we get Brewster and the Roost back to the game. The release of Apex Legends Season 10 is fast approaching, and this is all we know about it so far. First of all, the release date will be on August 3rd. Along with the following limited Thrill Seekers event. A new legend is also coming out. If you follow Apex Legends on their social media, you might have seen that a new character is coming out, and that character is called Seer, or well, Obi. He's a tracker character, which makes him more similar to Blood Hunter if you enjoy that type of character. With this update, they have also buffed and nerfed certain characters. The characters that got buffed are Caustic, Horizon, and Fuse, and the character that got nerfed is Revenant. Sorry, Revenant mains. With the changes, hopefully the game will be improved. There's a lot of things to this update, but unfortunately, we don't have the time to cover all that. Now, in sadder news. You might have heard the name Activision Blizzard. They're the makers of games such as World of Warcraft and Call of Duty. Well, they've been in a lot of trouble lately. A 2-year investigation of the company found that the game company discriminated against female employees in a number of ways, including compensation, promotion, assignments, and termination. If that wasn't bad enough, the work environment has been described as frat boy culture, where the female employees were targets for sexual harassment. The male employees even did this thing called cube crawls, where they would get drunk then go to the female employees just to engage in inappropriate behavior. The suit also points to a certain female employee who took her life while on a company trip with her male supervisor. Prior to this tragic event, she had been a victim of this sexual harassment at the company, where her nude photos had been spread around at the company's holiday party. I think it goes without saying that we need justice for women in the video game industry. I really hope that these investigations help women out in the game industry, not only at Activision Blizzard, but in all game companies. Sorry for ending this video on sad news, but this had to be brought up. And that's all we have for Game News Weekly. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more game-related content, and I'll see you next week for another update. Hopefully better. Later!